Mexico announced a special tax breaker to help American companies start manufacturing with a nearshoring in Mexico. Stay here. I want to talk about it. As we know, the relationship with China and the US are getting to the end point. In addition of that, with the taxes that Donald Trump set 5 years ago with China imports, uh, is not helping American companies to stay producing there. So right now, I will tell you, is the end of the globalization, and we're going back to the uh, near areas to remanufacturing, such as Europe is already doing it as a group of countries. So the next thing coming up is nearshoring, U.S. manufacturing in Latin America, especially Mexico, because the free trade agreement between Mexico and U.S. and Canada, and this is what I want to talk about today. The Mexican government announced last week about a special tax breaker for special industries, a few industries, more than few. So I'm going to talk about that. How you industry here in the States can get benefit with these anticipated deductions. The time frame it starts now, and it's going to finish next year on the 24th, on December 31st. So if you do any investment right now in Mexico, you can, depending on their very high rates, you can deduct from 50 to 70, even 80%, starting now and December 31st of 2024. So I'm going to jump right away to present this specific information that talks about how can your company benefit from outsourcing, nearshoring, Mexico's tax incentives. Okay? So accelerate depreciation. This is the most important and helping a few industries. The first one, it helps American companies either based in Mexico already, or if you are in the US and you want to jump to Mexico to start manufacturing your food products and also animal food products, there's a few ways to do it. First, that is the most popular because many American companies have done that, is purchasing a company in Mexico. Second, making a partnership and or either finding just a vendor in Mexico. I'm not sure if these tax incentives it will help you if you're just buying products from Mexico. I think the first two scenarios it will help you some way. So I want to explain some of these industries as the human food products and animal food products industry. I want to just explain a few of how in reality it's going to get help. So the next industry are fertilizers and chemicals for agriculture. The next one are pharmaceutical raw materials, which is something important to in manufacturing drugs or any other kinds. So as example of this one, I'm going to show you how it's going to specific Mexico help these American companies investing there or manufacturing in Mexico. So first 56% of the deduction for equipment used to make pharmaceutical drugs, antiseptics, or substances, you can deduct investment between right now and December 31st of 2024. That's the little note at the bottom of the page. It talks about new assets can be deducted until December 31st, 2024. Okay? So next one. So we have here, this is important, electronics parts like cards, circuits, capacitors for computers and phones. There is the Mexican Silicon Valley is in Guadalajara, Mexico. It having there Hewlett Packard, Flextronics, IBM back 20 years, more than 20 years ago. So that's the Mexican Silicon Valley. So, and Flextronic as well is right now there. So if you're considering manufacturing this, now is the time. And as example, the Mexican government, federal government is going to give 76% of the deduction of the equipment investment used to manufacturing electronics components, circuits, resistors, or phones. Let's keep going. Another one. This is related with machinery for clocks, medical equipment, and navigation, as GPS and as the picture tells. Next one. Electrical accessories like batteries, cables, contacts, and others related with this. So I'm going to make a very small stop. So the way how disrupting nearshoring help you, it helps from exploring the possibility to buy a company in Mexico by identifying potential candidates and also using a technical methodology to find out the real value of the company, not just by asking. It's more like a technical, considering taxes, assets, everything. So we help you with that, starting with that. If you are looking for a partnership, we help you as well with the same scenario. If you want to find a vendor, we can help you too. So let's go back. So over here, we're talking about electrical accessories and cables. We talked about this already. So let's move on. The next one. Different types of engines, as a gasoline one, hybrid, or any alternative fuel as a hydrogen. So, and as example, I have here, this is what the Mexican government said, you can deduct 86% of the initial investment on electric hydrogen power transportation. That's interesting and big. You can make your budget, your pro forma numbers work with this after the investment, with this accelerated depreciation. Okay, next. Accelerated depreciation about part of vehicles, including electrical, electronic equipment, steering, suspension, brakes, transmission, seats, etc. Also, in Mexico, to let you know, there are a few big important car manufacturing companies. One of them is General Motors since 1955. Ford company before 1955, Ford was their manufacturing in Mexico. And Nissan from Japan, it have been there since the 1980s or even before. So, and Elon Musk is negotiating with the federal government of Mexico to start probably his gigafactory of Tesla's cars near to the north border of Mexico. This is a potential project that it will help a lot Elon Musk with his manufacturing. So let's keep going. So the next scenario is aircraft engines and transmission. There is an important air, air aircraft airplane industry in Mexico, starting around the near Mexico City, around the Querétaro city as well. Next one here, medical and dental equipment, uh, materials, optical articles, etc. Also, this is important for Mexico because I don't know if you know, Tijuana, near to San Diego, California, South California, Tijuana City, there is an important uh, hard pacer equipment manufacturer. It's a very important American company, and they are supplying all the American stores and hospitals and patients with this uh, with great medical electronic equipment. So this is something similar that goes related with that. And I'm going to make a stop. So now I'm going to announce the additional deductions. So it's a special additional deduction that is going to, you can get 25% back uh, for employee training education or expenses. So this is also important. So this is everything what I have right now. I really wanted to present this to you because this is going to help to start in Mexico manufacturing. So just I'm closing right now. I want to take only 1-2 minutes more from you to let you know that we can help you with anything of any questions. You can email me, call me, and we're based in Atlanta since 20 years ago, and now we have partners in Mexico. And we have done a business in China and Mexico, so we know what is the game happening right now. So as I said over here, uh, close the gap and open new possibilities. Thank you so much.